Welcome back to my 5 favorite people. Hope you guys are doing great. We're going to do a full-on portfolio update. It is September 8th, so we're going to do a ULTY and also a YieldMax position update because I bought some more. We got more margin out. So before I hop into it, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button because you guys truly help me make more videos. Seeing that you guys are enjoying this content, liking, commenting makes me know that you guys like it to make more videos like this. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the portfolio. So go ahead and share my screen with you guys real quick. We are looking good. So if you guys see my previous video, I was telling you guys that we had some funds that was actually pending. Sorry. We were sitting at a $6,000 balance. Actually, if you check the video yesterday, it was $6,000. Now look at this. We are a little under a $10,000 portfolio. We are 10% of the way done with our yearly goal. If you don't know what the yearly goal is, before December 31st of this year, I want the portfolio to be sitting at $100,000. So we're almost there, you guys. So first off, let's go ahead and take a look at the market. So you guys can see I have SPY up here at the top. I was just comparing. I was looking at my 1 week because we're actually up right now. I mean, for the portfolio overall, it's actually up 0.50% for the week. If I go to SPY, I think SPY is actually S&P 500. I think it's up about 60, I think. Yeah, 63. So we're underperforming like by 0.10. So we actually are not doing bad, especially coming up. This hasn't even been a full month of actually having this portfolio. It is looking great, but let's go ahead. Before I jump into the positions that I did buy, I want you guys to see that we actually paid the margin off that we had previously. I had about $3,700 in margin, completely got paid off whenever all my deposits were pending, got actually went through. I had about almost $8,000 pending. I actually think I still have some pending really quickly. I'll show you guys. If I go to, I think it's investing, I'm pretty sure. I still have some that's still pending. Let me see if I can check down here. Yeah, look at this. So I still have about $2,500 that is still pending right now. So once that comes in, portfolio will be looking even greater. So that's looking great. But I want to show you guys also what we actually bought into. Now, I did just buy ULTY just for if you guys are just looking to see what I bought into, I bought ULTY. Let's go ahead and check and see because ULTY position is looking great. I actually brought my average cost down. Now we are down. Average cost is now down $5.57. It was actually $5.59. So it didn't go down too far. But ULTY is currently sitting at about $5.53. But we are only down $73. If you guys actually saw a previous video, we were down almost $200. So ULTY had a nice little run up today. You can see on the week, we were looking down here last time we checked. It's actually ran back up a little bit. I've been actually DCAing on the way downs and also on the way ups. But we picked up a pretty nice stack of ULTY today. You guys can see picked up 500 shares at $5.54, costing us $2,769. But you guys can see this dividend right here that came in. This was September 5th dividend. Look at the amount of shares. There's only 7,015 shares that were actually for that dividend. We now have almost 2 times more than that, almost. Of share quantity now, look at this. We are sitting now at, at 1,900 shares. So with that being said, you guys know I wouldn't actually updated my spreadsheet. We're going to do it right here. So the last time this was actually updated, I was sitting at 1,465 shares right here. So now we are sitting at 1,976. You guys can see with that amount right there, it was bringing in about $587 of monthly revenue. That was sitting with the 1465 at the actual current price back then. It was bringing in about almost $600 in revenue. So let's go ahead and change it. So 1465, we now have 1976. It's going to be 1976, and also want the decimal points that are in there. 0.75. Let's put that 0.75. 0.75. Okay, and then the current price of ULTY right now is $5.53. So we're going to change this right here. $5.53. I can actually minimize this so I don't have to keep clicking back and forth everywhere. Okay, so $5.53. Average price paid is $5.57. Yeah, I actually brought my average cost down, so that's good to see. $5.57. So look at that. Our income has now went to that $500, almost $600 to $793 a month, you guys. It is looking great. So yeah, you can see pretty much it shows my current value, 10,931, 10,931. So yeah, everything is adding up very nicely. You guys know the goal is to get to 7,500 shares of ULTY. Once I get to that, I am dripping the entire way up. Once I get there, I will still be dripping. I'll probably drip for at least a year before I take anything out because I want to get this thing to a big old snowball dividend coming in. But ULTY position is looking great, you guys. Now, I know I'm going to diversify. I don't want you guys to say, oh, you're putting all your eggs into one basket. Well, just know, I like my basket in I like the eggs I have in my basket. So yeah, we are sitting at a market value of $10,000 right now in ULTY. If you guys are a little confused, you're like, hey, how does your balance show 10,000 but your portfolio itself only shows 9,000? It doesn't make sense. As you guys can see, it shows 9,000 here. It is because we are using margin. So just want to put that out there. You guys can see the margin balance is looking pretty good. We also, you guys saw, we have pending deposits. So as soon as those pending deposits hit, this is going to get knocked down to $400. So as soon as that gets knocked down to 400, guess what? I'm putting another 3,000 in. So it's just going to be like a rinse and repeat method. I'm just kind of adding money in as I get paid. You know, I get paid once a month, but whenever everything comes in, I pretty much live off like 3% of my income. So everything that's not gets invested into crypto and also stocks, which I have not even showed you guys my actual crypto portfolio. So let me know if you guys would actually like to see my crypto portfolio. I have about $40,000 or so in crypto. A lot of them are more the lower market caps, but I do have some not really blue chips, but I'll say like I have Aerodrome Finance, I have PNG, I have some meme coins like Turbo, different things like that. So if you guys want to see the actual portfolio I have as well as my cost basis, I would love to show that. Let me know in the actual comment section. But this is pretty much the actual portfolio. It is, like I said, September 8th, 4 p.m. today. So it's great to see that we started the market off looking good. You guys know we have the Fed meeting coming up here in about 7 days or so, 8 days or so. We're going to have the Fed meeting. Supposedly, it's like a 98% that Jerome Powell does cut rates. So we may see a nice little rally that goes into that meeting. Hopefully we do. But if not, you guys know we'll have a wild ride coming. If we don't see interest rates cut, the market may drop. So if you guys are holding some margin, be careful. Let's not get any margin calls. I'm going to make sure I have all my margin paid off. I'm not going to be holding any margin around that time. So if you are holding margin, just be careful. Make sure your margin risk is not too high for the point that you guys can't afford to lose that much. But until then, you guys can see we pretty much just use a full-on just ULTY buy. I'll probably do another YieldMax. You guys know I'm going to be buying YieldMax here pretty soon. I want to get this at least 120 shares. And then next, you guys know I was getting ready to buy into Maggie. Maggie is like the big actual companies. You guys know the Teslas, the Microsoft, the Nvidias, those top companies into one just income ETF. So we're going to be buying into that one really quickly. And then also the BTCI. That was one as well. Actually, I don't know if you guys seen, Neos actually came out with, what is the boosted income? I think it's, let me see. Boosted income ETF. Yeah, Neos actually came out with something really quickly. Let me see exactly what it is. I'll have to do another video on it. Oh yeah, right. It's like this boosted income. I'll do a video over, but I just know they just came out with it. It's like a full-on boosted income ETF. But once I get more news on it, probably later on today, I'll actually drop a video. But until then, you guys saw that as portfolio. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Until then, I will catch you guys here pretty soon. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day. And like I always tell you guys, make sure you are please liking, subscribing, commenting, you know, because whenever I see that you guys are engaged, you guys are liking the videos, it entices me to make more videos for you guys. So, like I said, until then, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button, and I'll see you guys here pretty soon.